So it's been a few weeks now since Reach launched on PC and was added to MCC on Xbox. And I'm still seeing a good amount of people hating on Halo Reach. Now, let me just start by saying, I get it. I understand. Halo 3 is a much better game than Reach. I get it. And the reason I say Halo 3 is because that was the most popular game on MCC before Reach. And that's the game that there were events for, Halo 3. So, I get it. Halo 3 is a much better game, right? Back in 2010 when Reach first launched, I hated it. I immediately went right back to Halo 3. Bloom sucks dick. The maps on Reach suck dick. Armor abilities suck dick. I get it. I understand. It's all terrible. But that being said, I do still feel like there is fun to be had in that game. First off, like, the fact that it's on PC. The fact that it's on PC is just insane to me. Even if it was Halo 4, Halo 4 is a terrible, terrible game. Halo 4 is absolute trash. It doesn't even feel like Halo whatsoever. But there would still be some level of excitement there because it's on PC. We got Reach looking better than it ever has. It looks crisp as hell on PC. It's so cool that we have an FOV slider and we can pull the camera back. Mods, all these. How is no one excited about all these like cool mods that people are putting out? It's just incredible to me. The possibilities are endless now that this game is on PC. We can go above 60 FPS with Halo Reach on PC. And there's so many other benefits of having the game on PC. Although if I'm not mistaken, I do think there is some issues with the FPS on Halo Reach PC. I think certain things are still locked at 60 FPS, even if you have your frames set to unlimited. But still, there's so many other benefits of having the game on PC. So just Halo Reach being on PC alone is something to be excited about. Yeah, you can argue it's a shit game, so, who cares, right? But, like I said, there is still fun to be had in that game. No Bloom, no Sprint. That is a fun Halo experience. The No Bloom, No Sprint, Team Hardcore playlist. That's enjoyable. Not better than Halo 1, 2, or 3, but still enjoyable. And yeah, on the other playlists, you do have Bloom and abilities, but it's still fun. And yeah, in the other playlists, you do have Bloom, which is super frustrating. I cannot stand losing a DMR battle because of RNG Bloom. And yeah, you have abilities, and people armor lock on you, and then you die to it, and that's annoying, but there is still fun to be had, right? It's still satisfying getting a nice multi-kill, ripping someone's face off with the sniper. That's still enjoyable. That's still satisfying. Yeah, it's even more satisfying in other Halo games, I get that, but we don't have them on PC right now. I see so much praise for Halo 3. A lot of people saying, I can't stand Halo Reach. Why can't we all just go back to playing Halo 3? I miss Halo 3. Halo 3 is the better game. Let's just go play that. Trust me, I'm there with you. I agree. I love Halo 3 as much as the next person. Okay, I fucked that up. I love Halo 3 as much as the next guy. Alright, I get it. Halo 3 is a dope game. Much better than Reach. But Halo 3 has always had its issues with the netcode and everything. And Halo 3 on MCC, the bullshit is just out of control. So I don't understand. All these people praising Halo 3 and saying they miss Halo 3 and everything. What the fuck were you guys playing on this whole time? I'm just curious. Because me, and many others, the game was damn near unplayable because of all the bullshit. Yeah, it was playable, but the bullshit was out of control. When my experience on Halo 3 is I hop on there and game after game after game after game, my bullets are just not registering, right? I have 3 BR bursts not register in a row on somebody, and that same player 4 shots me in return. I snipe somebody and get a bloodshot, and then another bloodshot, and then another bloodshot, and then I walk behind a wall and get ripped through the wall. Like, that is my experience non-stop on that fucking game. So, to the people who are in love with Halo 3 on there and just are continuing to play it, like, what are you guys playing on exactly? I'm just curious, because I know there are lucky ones out there who don't experience bullshit, or at least not to the extent that some of us do. So I get that there are some lucky ones out there. The people who love Halo 3 on MCC, I just can't imagine that they're experiencing the same levels of bullshit that some of us are. Because if they were hopping on and playing Halo 3 for a couple hours and they just had bullets not registering non-stop every game, and they just kept losing games over and over and over again because their shots aren't working, I can't imagine them hopping on Twitter and being like, oh man, I love Halo 3. Halo 3 is the best. I'm going to continue to play Halo 3 over Reach. I just can't imagine that. So I'm almost certain that the game isn't as bad for them as it has been for me and many others. Now, the one thing that would make sense to me is if the Halo Reach shot registration, if the bullshit in Halo Reach is worse for them than when they play Halo 3. Now, for me, Halo Reach feels great. Much better than Halo 3. Yeah, there's a few issues here and there. Yeah, there's bloodshots in Reach. But for me, it's been pretty good so far. And it's easily been a lot better than my experience with Halo 3 on MCC. That is just non-stop bullshit every game. Now, you would think that the shot registration would be similar for everyone. You would think everyone would have a similar experience when it comes to shot reg and the bullshit in the game, but apparently that's not the case. Apparently it's different for everyone. Some people can't get a shot to register on Halo 3 MCC, and for others it's like playing on LAN. Well, I can't even say on LAN because Halo 3 MCC has shot reg issues on LAN. So OG Halo 3 LAN. You know, for some people, the game is just crisp as can be, and for others, it is just a nightmare. And I can only imagine that that might be the case for Halo Reach too. For me, I might be the lucky one on Halo Reach. You know? Finally! After suffering through Halo 3 MCC this whole time. Yeah, I didn't have to play it, but I want to play Halo 3, and OG Halo 3 is pretty much dead at this point, even though I do still hop on there from time to time, believe it or not. So I'm not here defending Halo Reach and saying, oh, Halo Reach is the best game ever. No, that's not what I'm doing. I just don't get the levels of hate that I'm seeing for this right now. Like, this is great for Halo. Like, the population for MCC is much higher than it's been in a very long time. Like, this is a good thing for Halo. There is still fun to be had in Halo Reach, and also, like we discussed, Halo 3 on MCC is infested with bullshit, which that was the most populated game in the collection before Reach, so I don't understand really why we'd want to go back to that. I mean, I could understand if the bullshit in Halo 3 MCC was at a minimum, then maybe I'd say, yeah, I'd rather play Halo 3 on MCC and take my chances with the bullshit and just deal with the occasional shot not registering instead of playing Halo Reach. But I mean, it's non-stop, man. It's non-stop on Halo 3 MCC. It is a terrible experience. I can't... It's actually becoming my least favorite game in the collection. I don't know what happened. It wasn't always like this. I mean, yeah, there was always more bullshit and shot registration problems in Halo 3 MCC compared to OG Halo 3. But as of late, recently, it's just been... the bullshit has been at an all-time high. After the big update that brought dedicated servers, I mean, that's when I really started to notice, like, this increased amount of bullshit. Like, the shot reg got tremendously worse. So that's pretty much it for this one. I know this is a bit of a shorter video than I'm used to uploading, but I really just wanted to share my thoughts on this. Like, I get it. I understand Halo Reach sucks. Well, the PvP, the competitive multiplayer aspect of it, I get that. Because, I mean, Halo Reach, there's a lot Halo Reach has a lot to offer. Campaign, Forge, Theater, custom games, the firefight, and matchmaking, right? Even though there is no Forge and Theater right now for the PC version of Reach, but you know, that's besides the point. Halo Reach, OG Reach, had a lot to offer. So yeah, the competitive multiplayer has always been rather bad and inferior to Halo 1, 2, and 3, but the game has so much to offer, and there's still fun to be had in the game. But I get where people are coming from when they say the game sucks. The maps suck, the bloom sucks, the abilities suck. I get it. But with all things considered, with the game being on PC, with the population for MCC being higher than it has been in a very long time, and with MCC Halo 3 performing like absolute dog shit, I just don't see this as that bad of a thing that everyone's playing Reach now. And hey, I'm completely open to the possibility that the reason so many people are hating on Reach right now is because maybe the bullshit and the shot reg is so much worse for them when they play Reach compared to Halo 3 MCC. Maybe that is the case for some people. But for me, like I said, Halo Reach performs a lot better than MCC Halo 3, where my bullets are just not registering every game. And when the hit detection and the bullshit is just significantly worse and more common on Halo 3 MCC for me than it is on Reach, of course I'm going to be playing Reach. Shit, even if this was Halo 4, I'd probably be playing Halo 4, because Halo 3 on MCC, it really is just that bad for me. Like, it is. I'm not exaggerating the truth at all. It's just non-stop bullshit. And I know some of you know what I'm talking about. You guys experience this shit too. And then there's others who I would consider the lucky ones who don't experience as much bullshit and probably think I'm just exaggerating the truth. But that's fine. I don't need anyone to believe me. I know what I've experienced. I've got so much footage of bullshit in Halo 3 MCC. It's unreal. It really is just a non-stop terrible experience for me and so many others. So that's why I've been enjoying Reach so much, because for me, shit actually works. So that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be trying to upload more consistently. I think I have been with the last couple videos. Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, at least it wasn't a month in between each video, you know, so that's better than what I'm used to doing. Also, the link to my my stream in the description. I don't like saying that, but I feel like it's just kind of a missed opportunity in a way if I don't plug that. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. That's it. Bye.